the King of Jordan on a mission to try and stop the war in Gaza. Here in Downing Street to meet with the Prime Minister, who's pledged to do everything he can to support Israel.
Actually, it's great to welcome you back to Downing Street, and I very much look forward to our discussions.
There's strong backing for Israel's right to self-defence across the political spectrum. But after yesterday's marches, there were louder calls today for the protection of civilians in Gaza.
Restraint, discipline, these are the hallmarks of the Israeli Defence Force that I want to see. Friends speak honestly with friends, and we have a very, very good working relationship with the Israeli government. And whenever I have spoken to them, I've reinforced the UK's position about the preservation of life, the avoidance of civilian casualties. I know the Israelis completely understand that.
For the Foreign Secretary and his Labour shadow, the crisis has been a rare moment of cross-party agreement.
International law must prevail, and that means that you have to minimise civilian casualty, that people must have access to water, to medicine, to food, to electricity, and that there must be humanitarian corridors.
King Abdullah of Jordan is on a tour of European leaders trying to rally international support to stop the war in Gaza and to prevent regional escalation. For Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, though, the bottom line is that the UK stands with Israel. But he has sent a military task force to the region to try and deter other countries from getting involved and to help with humanitarian efforts. Hamza Yusuf of the SNP, meanwhile, has called for a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. His wife, whose own parents are trapped there, addressed the party's conference in Aberdeen.
Every person in Gaza is waiting to die. Every person in Gaza is being terrorised. And the Israeli Defence Minister described us as human animals. Conference, I tell you, we are not.
The Foreign Secretary has pledged to continue to support British citizens in Gaza, with diplomatic efforts to reopen the Rafah border crossing to Egypt ongoing. It's understood up to 10 are currently being held hostage. Akass, Sky News.